How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another MLB The Show 23 franchise rebuilding challenge. So, we've got the Chicago White Sox. They're our next AL team to try to rebuild. We got the rules down below in the description if you haven't seen any of these videos before. We got a playlist down below if you missed any of the teams that we've done already. We're going to be doing all 30 teams. So, White Sox the next one. And, yeah, before we get on to the gameplay, make sure to like and subscribe, enjoy the content, and comment down below some of my videos. Go to socials, playlist, second channel, main channel, like I said, down below in the description. If you like the economy, TJP, with all those other stuff that I just outlined. With that being said, let's get on to the gameplay. Okay, so let's take a look and see the team here. I'm just looking at it from this perspective. I mean, we've got some decent players here. Tim Anderson, pretty solid. Benintendi, Jimenez. We got Robert Jr., Moncada. Okay, there's some talent. I mean, Andrew Vaughn, good potential. We'll see what he decides to do. Gavin Sheets. He's done good things before. Elvis Andrews at second. I probably want to get somebody else. Then we got the rest of the lineup here. It's not too crazy. Our pitching rotation, I mean, obviously got Dylan Cease. He's going to be our ace. Lance Lynn, maybe he could be a pretty solid guy, but he is getting up there in age. Same thing with Giolito. Well, actually, Giolito's not getting up there in age, but he's only 76. We got Kopech, Clevenger, Garrett. He could be pretty good. But yeah, Liam Hendricks. So some good pitching on this team. Definitely some pitchers. Definitely some talent. So let's advance to the regular season. We're going to probably make a couple trades and see if we can make some upgrades to this team right now. Let's see what's on the market. Try to get a better second baseman, I think. And if there's any bad contracts, try to move some of those guys. All right, I'm going to do this deal with the Marlins. We're going to get Luis Arias for Joe Kelly, Jake Diekman, and Elvis Andrews. So Luis is going to be our new second baseman. He's usually pretty solid in the sim. So I like that. Small upgrade there. Nothing too crazy. I guess in terms of free agents, if there's anybody out there that we might want to pick up. Let's see. Looking at like relief pitchers, closers. Again, these guys are probably going to end up being in the minors, but we'll throw a contract at Oliver Muscara. Add him to our... oh, I guess he's not in the minors. Okay, well, there you go. Okay, so we're going to add him to our team. Young guy, see potential, see what ends up happening with him, just to bolster up the bullpen a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I don't think I want to make any more moves for now. I think we'll wait to the deadline. And, yeah, we'll see how good this team's going to end up being. I could see us being a, potential. Like, I feel like the Central isn't that great, but, we'll see. Maybe we can make a wild card. At the All-Star break, 44 and 48, not too great. I don't know if we're going to make the All-Star now that I think about it, but let's take a look at the teams we got going on here. So, it's got some guys that are hurt right now. Benintendi, inflamed hip, but he has had a pretty solid year. So hopefully we'll see him soon. And Lucas Giolito, fractured arm. He was pitching solid. I mean, it's 4-4. But he had a nice ERA, 2.72. We'll take that. How are our lineups looking? Tim Anderson, all right. There you go. Luis Arias hitting 316. So that's pretty cool to see. Jimenez has been solid. I've seen Luis Robert Jr. put up some good numbers. It's not his best season so far. Gavin Sheets, Andrew Vaughn's been really good, so I like that a lot. Jake Berger. Yeah. Definitely want another bat in the lineup. I mean, Moncada as our third baseman has not been amazing. I mean, I don't mind keeping him, but I would upgrade there. Benintendi will be back in the lineup soon. Marisnik is a platoon guy. Is okay. Grandal has been really good. Okay. How's our pitching rotation? Dylan Cease, good record. I mean, bad record, but other than that, good ERA and all that. Mike Kopech's been terrible this year. But he got A potential, so we'll see what ends up happening with him. Lance Lynn's been really good. Mike Cleveland's just been terrible. And he's giving me an expiring, so maybe we move him. Davis Martin is up here. He's not that great. Bullpen has been very lackluster at the middle, but the bottom, the ending part of it. Garrett's been doing his thing. Kendall Graveman, solid. And then Liam Hendricks, also pretty gosh darn good. So, I think we'll make a couple moves here. I'm going to get rid of Mike Clevenger. We'll get rid of him, see what we can get for him. Marco Gonzalez on the waivers, which makes sense. So yeah, let's see what's out there in the market for Clevenger, and a few of these other guys that I don't really see myself wanting to keep. I think I'm going to do this deal with the Orioles. I know we're gonna give Mike Clevenger, Victor Reyes, and Lucas Giolito for Ramon Urias, Jackson Holliday, and Dylan Tate. Now, I know I said I probably wouldn't give Lucas Giolito, but you know what? If I can get Jackson Holliday, young guy, build around him, I'll help bolster up our farm system. I don't know if he'll be in the majors now with us, but we'll see. But that's huge. That's a huge pick up there. I like that. Former number 1 overall pick, and we're just going to get him for not too much, honestly. And we shed some money, which is cool. Now I do need another starting pitcher, though, so let's see if I can get one. All right, I'll just do this deal with the Mariners. Going to get Chris Flexen for Alberto Gonzalez and Duke Ellis. And that's going to be pretty much about it for moves. Let's see with the rest of the season. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. I don't expect us to make the postseason this year. So 76 and 86, we ended up not making the postseason, which is not a problem. I wasn't expecting to this season. 76 and 86. Let's take a look at the injury list. We got some guys that are hurt. Still Nate Mondu, but that's fine. Lineup-wise, Anderson's eye could have been better. Luis Rise hit 322, so this is why you get him, man. He just gets on base. Jimenez pretty solid. Luis Robert did not have that great of a season. Gavin Sheets, and the season kind of cool. Benintendi was solid. Ramon was pretty good. Andrew Vaughn had a nice year as well. Sebi Zavala. I mean, for a backup, you'd be cool. I mean, Riznik was good. Moncada was alright. Yasmani Grandal was pretty solid, just not $18.3 million worth. Jackson Holliday played a little bit for us, you know. Did his thing where he could, so shout out to Jackson. Pitching rotation. Dosis was solid. Mike Kopech struggled. Lance Lynn was good. Flexen, not great. Davis Martin, not great either. Our bullpen ended up being okay. Liam Hendricks had 43 saves. That's solid. Kendall Graveman had a good year. The guy that we signed, not too bad. All right, well, we've got 4 more seasons. Definitely, this is going to be the offseason. We're going to try to add some talent to this team. So we're going to simulate, see who wins the World Series, and then get on with the offseason. It's going to be Blue Jays beating the Padres. Wow, fair play. All right, so we're heading to free agency. We actually have a lot of money to play around with here. I'm going to try to offer some guys some contracts. I want to go after a right fielder, so maybe Hernandez. I'm targeting him. I would like to get another pitcher. Could go after Kershaw. He's usually pretty solid, but he kind of regresses. Aaron Nola would be good. So maybe I'll throw him a deal. Severino. Something like that. I don't know if I want to go after Ohtani this time or Julio Urias. So, yeah, let's throw Nola a deal, I think. See if we try to get him on the team. He could be like another pitcher for us. We'll give him $18 million. We'll give him a 12-year deal. See if he comes here. He probably will. Maybe he won't. We could go after either Hunter Renfroe or Teoscar Hernandez. I'm going to go after Hernandez. We'll give him a deal. See if he wants to come to the White Sox on this contract. We'll see. And then outside of those guys, I mean, yeah, we try to bolster up the bullpen a little bit. Maybe try to get, like, maybe Josh Hader. That'd be kind of cool. So we'll throw him a deal as well. If he wants to come to Chicago, we'll give him, like, an 8-year deal. Player option, see if he hops on in. So that's pretty much, I think, about it. There might be some minor moves here. I mean, maybe assign a backup catcher if we really need one. Maybe like an outfielder, like just kind of a guy that can kind of come in sometimes and play a little bit of outfield. So maybe like a Randall Grichuk, he could be kind of cool, just as like as a platoon guy. We'll throw him a contract, and I think that might be about it. I'll throw Jesse Winker a deal too. I feel like sometimes he could be kind of good, so we'll throw him a deal and see if he wants to come to this team. He can maybe see like a contact hitter. I think that's about it. I'm trying to look. Is there anybody else here that I might want? Maybe like a kind of like a platoon infielder. Maybe a Jonathan Scoop. Just looking. Josh Harrison. He can play a little bit of everything. So we'll throw Josh Harrison a deal. See if he wants to come here. And that's about it. Small stuff. Nothing too crazy. Let's see if we can pick up, you know, the main guys being like Nola and Hader and Hernandez, and just trying to re-sign some of my dudes. All right, we do get Josh on the squad, so we'll bolster up our bullpen a little bit. So I like that pickup, which is cool. Do we get anybody else? Not yet. pick up Aaron Nola, so we're going to add him to our rotation. I feel like that's a good pickup for us. All right, I'll do this with the Diamondbacks. We're going to get Jake McCarthy for John Lester, Adam Hazley, and Davis Martin. All right, just to show you guys some of the signings we have so far. So, obviously, I traded for Jake McCarthy because I couldn't get Teoscar Hernandez, but we got most of our big guys. Did get Randall Grichuk on the team. We signed most of the guys like that we wanted. Then we picked up like some of our platoon guys like Josh Harrison, Jesse Winker. So it'll help out. I think that'll help out our team. Just some guys that we could throw in there that can play a little bit. So I like the team. I think it's pretty good. Let's it got better, I'd say. So let's advance to the start of the second season and see how we can do this year. So the second season is upon us, and yeah, I think we got a little bit better. Let's take a look at the lineups here. Not too bad. I mean, nobody in our lineup is that crazy. I feel like we're missing some. I feel like we're missing some guys in our lineup that we feel like we should need. But I mean, I guess I feel like we have a lot. We have maybe a couple glitchy players that could maybe have some good seasons. But overall, pretty cool. Unfortunately, Mr. Jackson Holiday is in the minors right now, and so is Ramon Urias. Why is he in the minors? I don't know. That's strange. He shouldn't be. But he is. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Alright. I mean, I would prefer him not to be in the minors, but I guess we just don't have enough guys. I mean, I'm looking at our rotation. Rotation definitely looks good. Cease Nola at the top is good. We'll see how Michael Kopech could do. Maybe he could bounce back this season, have a good year. Lance Lynn, and then we've got Chris Flexit. Hopefully he could be okay. Our bullpen is a bit... It's okay. Garrett is down to a 76. Wow. That's weird. But everybody else seems to be okay. I mean, listen, we'll see how this team could do. I could see us maybe needing one more year before we can start to compete for a postseason spot. I mean, we have a long shot at the wild card, but honestly, I think we really need to win our division if we want to make the postseason. I think our AL Central isn't really that strong. So we'll see how we do, and... if any moves pop up that I might want to make, whether it's for prospects or just young guys, and maybe there's like a bad contract we want to get rid of, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, we'll wait till the All-Star break to do all that. Alright, so we're 43 and 47 right now. Not amazing at all by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, I guess if we have an amazing second half of the year, we have a shot to make the postseason, but I don't foresee that. I mean, our injury list, we have some guys that are hurt. Tim Anderson, he's having an okay year. A lot of guys hurt. Lance Lynn is done for the year. Pitched one game, 2 innings, and he tore his labrum, so he's done. Broken leg for Luis. Yeah, okay. Tough losses. So we got a few guys in and out, which means I assume, called up some dudes. We got Yohan's playing short. McCarthy's having a good year. Menace is having a great year. Luis Robert's been, I guess, hurt. He hasn't played much. We have Brian Machado, young guy. Not that great looking right now. Benintendi. We called up Ramon, who's doing his thing up there. Josh Harrison, and then Harry Ford. It's not looking good. Jesse Winker off the bench has been great, so he was a nice pickup. Grichuk, not so good, and Jake Briss has been struggling this year. Grandal, not doing too hot. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at him. Why is Andrew Vaughn in the minors? I guess because he was doing terrible. He was doing really bad. Gavin Sheets hasn't played. Colson Montgomery, I kind of want to see what he could do. Maybe at some point in this video. And Jackson Holiday. He's played 6 games up in the majors. So, we'll probably get the call up in September. But we're making some moves now. I think I want to get rid of Moncada. See if we can get something for him. Maybe some younger guys. And yeah, I might just try to trade a couple of my guys for some prospects at this point. Maybe just to increase the depth of our team. Like I said, I don't foresee us making the postseason this year. So we might as well just move some of our guys that are kind of struggling and make a lot of money. I'll just deal with the Padres. We've got Kaden Caps, Tirso Ornelas, and Moises Lugo for Yohan Moncada. I'll just deal with the Nationals. We're just gonna get Royce Quintana and Jason Gill for Kendall Graveman. Free up some money and just again get more organizational depth. Especially since he was in AAA. We had a lot of closers anyways, a lot of relief pitchers. So might as well just bolster up some of the position players. Again, nothing too crazy. We'll see how this team does for the rest of the year, and then we'll have to regroup in the offseason. All right, 74 and 88. Once again, didn't make the postseason. Okay, so 2 straight seasons not making it. Nothing too crazy, but did have some guys hurt. Pulled lower back muscle for Chris Flexen. Not a great season. I mean, it was like kind of whatever. Jake Marisnik had a horrible year this year, unfortunately. We have a few other guys, like I said, that are hurt, so kind of cost a little bit. How'd the lineup do? Anderson was solid. Luis was pretty good. Jimenez had a nice year. Luis Robert Jr. didn't play. You know, he missed some games this year, but he had a much more productive season. And then McCarthy was good. Benintendi was all right. Ramon, welcome. Jesse Winker, who had a nice year off the bench. Randall Grichuk, Jackson Halliday didn't play too many games for us, but when he did get called up, he was once again productive. I guess Grandal off the bench heated up a little bit, so that's cool. How was our pitching rotation? Dylan Cease, not too bad. Aaron Nola was all right, but the record wasn't that great. Mike Kopech had a nice year this year. We have Garrett starting. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. That's not good. Well, actually, I don't know why he's in the rotation right now. I guess because Chris Flexen, yeah. So it doesn't really matter because, our pitching is hasn't been that great. We got Everett Guzman, who actually was good. I'll take it. Everett Guzman did his thing out there. Bullpen was not bad, surprisingly. Liam Hendricks, 48 saves. He played pretty good. But again, not good enough to make the postseason, so we're going to see who wins the, World Series, and then get on to our third offseason, or rather, the second offseason in our third season, where the Dodgers are going to be the Guardians. So we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of arbitration, tendering the contracts, free agency. It's going to be big. This is a big year. I think this is the year we're going to have to make a lot of major changes and get to the postseason. All right, so we're at free agency. I think I might offer some guys here some contracts. I might go after Danny Jansen, actually. Because I feel like I do need a catcher. So we're going to go after him. So yeah, Danny Jansen. We'll throw him an offer. We'll give him like 7 years, $79 million. See if he goes for that. Then after that, I mean, I guess we could throw out Sir Anthony Dominguez a contract. Well, maybe not. Let's go with Lucas Sims. Throw him a deal. Try to bolster up the bullpen a little bit. Give him 28, 7 years. Bullpen. Actually, we'll give him 28. Actually, we'll give him 27. That's fine. Should sign there. And then as for extra starters, do we want to go after... I'm going to go after Shane Bieber. I want to see if I can pick him up for the team. Just to get another really good pitcher for this upcoming season. Throw him $25 million. We'll give him a 13-year deal, player option. And if we can get him on the squad, that would be huge. Also make Cleveland a lot worse. And then after that, I mean, do I want to try to get another bat in this lineup? I mean, we could go after Altuve. But I don't know. We have Luis Arias, so I don't know if we need him. Same thing with, like, Juan Soto. We don't really need him. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad to have them, though, right? And do I want Anthony Santander? Not necessarily. I think we'll just go after that and keep our options open. I could throw a contract to Kyle Higashioka as well if I want to get another guy. Do I want to Matt Strom? Not really. Verdugo would be interesting because he's always really good in the sim. I might throw Gurriel Jr. deal, maybe. But I don't really need a left fielder, do I? No. So, yeah, I think I like the team. I think it's good. We'll kind of just keep the team the way it is and see if we can get some of those guys on our squad. Bieber, Jansen, and just try to re-sign some of our guys that we've offered contracts to. All right, I was able to pick up Shane Bieber, so that is a big addition to our rotation. All right, so I just want to show you guys, we ended up getting a lot of our guys here. So I did get Danny Jansen. He'll be our new catcher. We re-signed those guys here. I wasn't able to get Lucas Sims. I did get Jonathan Lysiga. I also picked up Colin McHugh as well. And then we basically just re-signed all of these guys down here. So I do like the squad. Pretty good looking. I'm going to advance to the start of the third season, and I'll see you once I'm there. So to start our third season, let's take a look at the lineups here. This team has definitely improved a lot. So yeah, you guys can see our lineup is still okay. It's nothing too crazy, but our rotation is pretty wild, right? Bieber, Cease, and Nola is an insane starting three, like top three, and then we got Kopech's not even too bad, and then Chris Flexen in the back end. I might move him. We'll see. Our bullpen is average-ish. Josh Hader, though, how you doing, buddy? So, listen, this team could be pretty good. I mean, we do have some talent here. So, shout out Matthew Thompson, but he's never going to make it in this vid, I don't think. So, let's simulate, I guess, to the All-Star break. I mean, I will try to get another pitcher. I don't know who that would be. I mean, I'd love to get, like, Dustin May. Dustin May would be sick, but I don't think I can get him. Okay. I'm not going to do that. Anyways, yeah, we'll simulate to the All-Star break, and we'll see how this team is doing. We're definitely going to be... This is our year where you can make the playoffs, postseason, whatever you want to call it. And the boys in Chicago, the ones that wear the White Sox, are 59-31. Looking pretty good. And, yeah, Luis Arias got the top vote for second baseman. Nice, very nice. So let's take a look here and see the injury list. We got a lot of guys hurt. MCL sprain for Luis Robert, but he should be back soon. He is not having a great of a season. Gavin Sheets, torn ACL, but he's been in the minors. Okay, a lot of guys on the list, but nobody other than Robert in the majors. Jake McCarthy, solid season from him. And yeah, dude, Ra's been amazing, man. 331 average. You love to see that. Dude just gets on base. Eloy Jimenez kind of chilly this year. Danny Jansen was a great pickup. He's proven that so far. Benintendi's been really good as well. He's missed a little bit of time, but when he plays, he also gets on base. Machado has actually been stepping up and has been doing decent, so you like that. Tim Anderson's been good. Ramon has been on fire as of late, but hasn't been that great. And then Jesse Winker's having to play center field right now, which is, I guess, fine. Randall Grichuk's also been nice. Berger's been really good. Jackson Holliday, not too great this year. Okay, listen, the team's doing pretty good, though. How about our rotation? Bieber's been solid. Dylan Cease has been amazing. Aaron Nola's been solid. Mike Kopech struggling. And then we got Kelly Guerra. Okay. That is very interesting. Our bullpen has been, for the most part, some guys, Aaron Bummer's been a bummer. Josh Hader, though, has been excellent. 35 saves on the year for the dude. I want to get another starter. I think if I could try to get a starting pitcher now. I don't know about Michael Kopech. He's been doing bad in the sim, so maybe he could pick it up. He was decent last year. Maybe he can have a good post All-Star break. I do still want to get another pitcher regardless. Just a fit starter. Chris Flexen, we are literally designating for an assignment, I guess. Maybe we'll move him. Let's see if we can get something for him. All right, I'll just deal with the Rockies. Get Ricky Tideman for Chris Flexen, Liam Hendricks, and Josh Harrison. Clear up a little bit of money there as well, too. So that's going to be it for moves. I guess he'll be our fifth starter, which is cool with me. Plus, he's a lefty. Where you could be in the bullpen. I mean, he's got good potential, so we'll see what ends up with him. I mean, Ricky Tideman just a little bit better right now, so nevertheless, we'll keep it as is. I think this team could be good. We've been good all season. Let's keep it up. Do we have the best record in the MLB right now? We do. So let's keep it up and get to the. All right, so we are 95-67 on the season. Won the division, taking the win in the wildcard playoff game. So we were one of the top teams this past season. In fact, we had the best record in the AL somehow, with 95 wins only. That's kind of weird. Dodgers had 112 wins, so that's pretty crazy. But yeah, looking around the league, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of the division winners are just 80 in the 80s. 90 wins for the wild card, 92 for the Rangers. Yeah, wow. Kind of weak. I mean, our division was pretty strong other than the Royals. Yeah, okay, interesting. Athletics were 44 and 118. That's terrible. League leaders. Dylan Cease led the league in strikes, 256. That's crazy. Best ERA, winning percentage, wins, and WAR. Definitely won Cy Young. Definitely won the Cy Young. Had to. What a year from him. Dude, Aaron Judge putting up big numbers. Stephen Kwan putting up big numbers, but not that we care. This is the man we care about. Big man, big boy Luis with 183 hits, 19 homers as well. A little bit of a power surge for my guy. So great season from him. Awards, we got Josh Hader, Delivery Man of the Year. Good pickup. Dylan Cease, Cy Young, and Dylan Cease with the American League MVP. So not only did this dude win the Cy Young, he won the MVP. That's crazy. Now that's crazy. That is absolutely... that's outrageous. That is outrageous. Injury list. Sheets is on it. Okay, Guerra. Oh, he got the shoulder separation. So he pitched one game in the majors and got sent down. He gets his shoulder separated. That sucks. How did the lineups look? Anderson was solid. McCarthy had a good year. Loy Jimenez on fire, but didn't have that great of a season in terms of average. But he gets a lot of homers, which is cool. Danny Jansen had an amazing year. Great pickup. Obviously, Rise was good. Robert, okay. Benintendi was solid in the games he played. Vaughn, we brought him back up, and he was excellent in the limited amount of time he played. And, of course, we've got the man, the myth, the legend, Ramon, doing average at best. The bench, not too bad. Jackson Holiday got a lot more playing time this year, but the average, not too great. And we got Harry Ford up here. We did pick up Harry Ford free agency. And, yeah, 10 games. He was solid in the 10 games he played. Young guy. And also, shout out Colson Montgomery reaching, once again, 4 games only this year. That's okay. Good potential. Yeah, the rotation, dominant. Bieber didn't have the best second half of the year. I guess he kind of ended chilly, but great numbers regardless. So many strikeouts. Nola was solid. Mike Kopech ended on fire. And then Ricky Tadman, okay. The bullpen, not great here. Lopez, Lizaga, and Tate kind of struggled a little bit. But Tate didn't pitch that much. Colin McHugh pitched a lot, and he was pretty solid. Garrett was good. Oliver was solid. And then, of course, Josh won delivery man of the year with 52 saves. Not a surprise there. 1.97 ERA, 74 strikeouts. Beautiful stuff for him. Now, we got to take on the winner of Cleveland and Detroit. So, basically, we're taking on a division rival here. And it's going to be the Cleveland Guardians. So, we'll see how it could be. See if we'll be able to beat them. We did take away Shane Bieber from them, but they did get Zach Wheeler. So, that's a good pickup for them. Let's see. Dylan C, Cy Young, MVP versus Zach Wheeler, game 1. And he gets lit up. Interesting. Okay. Game 2, Bieber versus Luzardo. And we're going to lose that one 7-4. Okay, so we're down 2-0 in the series. Aaron Savali versus Aaron Nola. And we got absolutely destroyed in 3 games. Yikes. Okay. Our top dogs did not do well. At all. That's a disappointing showing from us. I mean, we hit the ball well. McCarthy and Anderson were good. Jimenez was nah. But Jens was solid. Lewis. Okay, Vaughn was good. Some guys hit and miss. Jake Berger, look at that. Played a game and was good. Rotation, though, man. Dylan let me down. Shane Bieber let me down. Nola let me down. Lizaga, Tate. Oh, my gosh. Our bullpen was brutal. Garrett was okay. But everybody else... Literally, our pitching was so bad. Our pitching was garbage. Okay. Well, we made the postseason. We got to build upon this year. Dodgers end up beating the Angels in the World Series Battle of the Los Angeles metropolitan area. And, yeah. So, got to the postseason, but we need to be better than what we did this year. So, we got to make some changes. So, let's see what we can add. We got to add some more pitching to this team. We're heading to free agency now. There are a few guys that we could potentially go after. I might throw Dustin May an offer. I wouldn't mind trying to get him on the team as another starting pitcher. So we'll throw him a contract. I was able to re-sign Dylan Cease already. We got to re-sign Kopech and everybody else. But we'll throw Dustin May an offer. See if he wants to join. And then if I can't get him, maybe we throw like Framber Valdez an offer. One of these guys down here that might be a little bit less expensive. Just to add to the bullpen. I'm going to throw Jonathan Hernandez a deal as well, just to, again, try to see if we can bolster up that bullpen a little bit. Throw him that kind of contract. Maybe he'll come here. And I think that'll be mostly about it, and we're just going to get everybody else back. I mean, I guess we could throw... I don't know if there's, like, a guy out here that I like a lot. I mean, Trevino. Trevino could be cool. Bethancourt. Do I want a catcher? Do I want, like, a... I'm trying to think what I want. Maybe a Josh Bell wouldn't be too bad. I feel like Josh Bell wouldn't be a bad pickup as well. Maybe just to kind of sometimes spot in and play. So I'll throw him a deal too. But other than that, I think that's about it. I'll throw Goriel as well. You know what? I'll throw Goriel. We'll throw him that deal, see if he wants to come. So we'll just throw some deals out, see if we can get those guys on the team just to bolster up a little bit the team, and we'll go from there. All right, so we did get Dustin May. He's coming off a nice season, so we'll be adding him to the rotation. All right, I'm doing this deal with the Astros. I'm gonna get a massive hitter here in Yordan Alvarez for Halladay, Montgomery, and Benintendi. I mean, if I can get Yordan Alvarez, he rakes. I know we have Eloy Jimenez. We moved Benintendi. We still have Robert. We have Jake McCarthy. Yeah, I mean, I like Benintendi a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it's freaking Yordan Alvarez. So, and yeah, it's tough to give up Montgomery and it's tough to give up Halladay. But you know what? To get a guy like Yordan Alvarez, man, that doesn't happen too often. I don't think I've ever traded for him in this game, so we're gonna do it. Thank you very much, and that's it. I'll see you guys start at the 4th season. All right, 4th season is underway, and now let's take a look at the team. So, we got Anderson, McCarthy, we got Yordan Alvarez in the lineup. We still have Jimenez. Yeah, this team's looking good. On paper, looks like a good team. The bench looks pretty solid. We've kind of bolstered that up a little bit. So it looks good. The team's looking good. Now, the pitching rotation, Dylan Cease looks excellent. We've got, I mean, honestly, looks filthy. Cease, Bieber, May, Nola, and hopefully Mike Kopech as well. Tideman's our long relief pitcher, and yeah, everything else seems, for the most part, okay. We did pick Jonathan Hernandez up, like I said we would. I picked a few guys if you didn't see in the lineups: Josh Bell, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., just guys like that to help out in case somebody gets hurt, etc. But yeah, the team's pretty good looking. So I think we can win again the division. I think we could probably win 100+ games this year. We'll see. We're going to simulate. That's what the whole point of this video is about, is simulating and seeing how well we could do and maybe getting a World Series. We've got 2 more years. This is our first of 2 years left. So let's see if we can get the job done this year. 58 and 33 the All-Star break, and the team's looking pretty good. You can see Aaron Nola, All-Star starter. So that's cool. Let's take a look at the injury list. We got some guys on this list, but nobody in the pros right now currently is on that. McCarthy having a solid year. Man, Luis Rise has been really good. Yordan Alvarez is solid. Jimenez has been good. Jansen, not too bad for a catcher. He's been cold as of late, though. Robert Jr., okay. Ramon has been excellent. Okay. Pretty solid. How's the bench looking? Josh Bell has not played much, and he has not been good when he's played. Gurriel, though, has been excellent. Absolutely excellent. Performing like crazy. Honestly, a lot of the bench was Ford and Colas. Gavin Sheets not too great. Mostly Sheets and Bell don't really play, so if you want to exclude those guys, these guys play a lot more, and they've been doing their thing, so that's great. That's really great. I'm loving the way the team's performing. Now, the pitching rotation, Cease pretty solid, Shane Bieber's pretty solid, Dustin May's been lights out, Mike Kopech's been really good, and Aaron Nola is our 5th starter now. He's been dominant as well. Tideman in the bullpen as a long relief pitcher's been great. The bullpen has been fantastic. Ronaldo Lopez has been awesome this year. So that's awesome to see. Garrett's been great. Dylan Tate's been great. And Josh Hader not too bad with 24 saves. So, is there any move you want to make? Yes, there is. Sure is. I think we need to get a better shortstop. Tim Anderson is pretty good. But is there a way we can get a dominant, and I mean dominant, shortstop? I have some guys in mind that do really well in the sim, but can I get them is the question. O'Neal Cruz would be amazing, but I don't think I can get him. Like Anthony Volpe, has he been good this year? He's been solid. Dansby Swanson's been really good. Trey Turner's always a good pickup. Lindor is really expensive, but he'd be good. Corey Seager is the guy I would want, but he's actually not doing that great this year. Let's see if we can swing a deal for a shortstop. You know what? Maybe getting Jackson Holliday back is the move. I'm gonna bring him back. I'm gonna bring back Jackson Holliday. We're gonna give the Astros Jesse Winker, Jake Marisnick, and Gavin Sheets. All those guys have not really been playing. In the case of Riznick, he hasn't played in the majors in a couple of years. Jesse Winker is 32 years old, and he is not playing. I mean, he's actually the 2 years we had him, he played well. So, we might as well just get Jack Halliday. Plus, we save a little bit of budget by doing this, and we get back Halliday. So I'm liking that. I might try to move a couple of my surplus of shortstop and right fielders though for maybe another pitcher. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get another third baseman here. I'm gonna get Luis Guillorme from the Red Sox for Gonzalez, Daly, and Patel. Unless I could throw in maybe another player. I don't know who would that be. Or what would I want? Like, do you have like a bad center fielder that I could take, or a bad player? Or is Guillorme that value? Do you value Guillorme that much? I mean, I guess Sanchez. I could get Charles Hicks, another third baseman, just for the depth purposes. And, alright, we'll do that, sure. Nothing too crazy there, just to help us out with positions, kind of balance it out. So, we still have, yeah, we're good now, I think, in terms of balance on positions. Yeah, Guillorme's just another bat. He's better than what his overall says, so he's the guy that can kind of just come in if we need him and perform. So that's gonna be about it. I like the team. Let's simulate the rest of the season. All right, well, we went 90-64. We made it as a wild card team, so we didn't even win our division, and we went 90-64. So that's interesting. Taking on the Mariners, I don't know what happened. I guess Minnesota went on a streak. Oh, no, they literally did. Well, I guess they did. Yeah, 6-game win streak. 98 wins. 98 wins for best record in the league. We literally tied them. But I guess they had the tie. Yeah, they had the tiebreaker. That sucks. Yeah, Dodgers had 102 wins. I mean, nobody was too dominant. So, I mean, we have a chance. Taking on Seattle, the Mariners had 96 wins. So, it's going to be a tough matchup. Don't see us led the league in strikeouts or striking out people. Which is pretty cool. Let's see. Injury list. Nobody right now except Michael Kopech is hurt. Torn pectoral. He was actually really good this year, but I guess his season could be in jeopardy. But I guess Stadman can step in. He wasn't that great, but the rotation. Jane Bieber not bad. Cease wasn't bad. May was good. Nola was good as well. The bullpen, not too bad. I did extend Garrett, and he had a great year. Josh Hader, not too bad of a season. So, yeah, I gave a few guys some contract extensions. Ramon Urias and Eloy Jimenez. But we'll take a look at the lineups here. So, yeah, McCarthy ended the season on fire. So, he had a good year. We got Luis Guillorme. Ramon, not too bad from him. Doing his thing out there. And did Guillorme play with us? I don't even know. He didn't think he played with us. I don't think he played a single game with us. That's crazy. Alvarez was solid. Jimenez had a great year. So did Robert. That's good to see. Luis had a nice year as well. That's okay. The team's not too bad. Jackson Halliday. Solid. Ford off the bench was good. Gurriel off the bench was great. Oscar Colas also fantastic. Yeah, I'm liking this team. I think we'd be good. Now the question is, can we beat the Mariners? They're a tough team. Bieber versus Kirby. Game 1. We win 3-2. Big win there. And also Kelly Guerra. How about you? Shout out Kelly Guerra with the win. I guess Shane Bieber got hurt. Oh no, they just took him out of the game. Fair play. Game 2. Dylan Cease versus Logan Gilbert. And we're going to lose that one 8-5. Game 3, do or die versus Castillo, and we die. Okay. We got one more year with the White Sox, and, wow, embarrassing performance. Oh, Bieber neck sprain. Okay, that's why he got taken out. Not that it really mattered. How do we do in the postseason? The offense, some guys were good. A lot of guys weren't great. Jans was solid. Yeah, a lot of low batting averages. And the bench didn't play. I mean, our rotation, May struggled, C struggled. I don't really like the way we pitched either. Okay, well, we got one more season. We got to get the job done. We got to be able to get the job done this upcoming year. Final season. Got to make some improvements. Twins beat the Dodgers. That could have been us if we won our division, but we didn't. Well, we got one more season. This is the season where we need to get the job done. It's our final year, 5th season. Let's see what we can do to improve this team. All right, well, we don't have a lot of money. Kind of just looking around, see what we could potentially get here. Do I need another pitcher? I mean, you could throw Brian Abreu a contract for the bullpen. That would really be the only thing I could think of would be to try to give him a contract and see if he wants to come here. We'll throw him that deal. Actually, no, we won't. We'll throw him this deal. We'll throw him $62 million for 5 years, 6 years, and we'll throw him $70 million. Actually, that's fine. I think that might be all we can do. And yeah, maybe just add a relief pitcher to our rotation. I mean, it's already a pretty good rotation, but you can never have too many pitchers. And, just hopefully that everybody else can kind of just progress. So, yeah, we were able to pick up Brian Abreu. So, add him to the rotation. That's going to be about it. I'll just get everybody back else on arbitration. And I'm just going to rock pretty much with the same team. And if we need to make a move at the All-Star break in our 5th and final season, we sure will. All right, 5th and final season is upon us. And here is the lineup. Pretty much the same stuff. It looks pretty good on paper. The bench looks solid as well. I don't even know where Tim Anderson is. Where is Tim Anderson? He's in the minors. Well, goddamn. What's his contract looking like? $3 million. So maybe we move him. Grichuk hasn't really played too much in the majors as well. We still have him up here. But okay, Josh Bell is also in the minors too. Shout out to him. And just filling out dudes that putting major league players in the minors. It's crazy. Our rotation looks excellent. Bullpen looks pretty good. Now I got Abreu in there, so it should even be better. I mean, at least on paper it should be. In practice, that's not always the case. Now let's see. Is there any move we could theoretically make? Like if I wanted to do this to Adley Rutschman, could I do that? They didn't even. Wow, they wouldn't even want to do that. It's crazy. They must really value the legend. That is him. I would love Mookie Betts. I'm surprised I haven't traded for Mookie Betts yet in this game. I mean, it's kind of crazy that I haven't. Now, I don't think I can get him because of money. But imagine I could. Yeah, I think we're just going to keep the team as is. Rock it out. Again, we should be one of the better teams in the MLB. We just have to get over the hump and get past the ALDS. The All-Star break, 60-31 is our record. And we do have the best record in our division right now. But not by much. Not by much. And the Mariners are 1 game better than us right now. Injury list. We've got some guys on the list. Josh Bell. But nothing too crazy. Let's look at the lineups. How we doing? McCarthy not having a good season this year. That's unfortunate. Maybe he'll pick it up, though. Luis Guillorme, that's why we get you. He hits 311. Gets on base. Eloy Jimenez, solid year. Alvarez, solid. Luis Reyes has been all right. Could be better, though. Robert has been great, but he's only played 38 games. That's his one caveat. Jackson Holliday's having a nice year. That's great to see. Andrew Vaughn's been on fire. The bench is a little lackluster. I mean, Oscar's doing cool, but everybody else is kind of an eh. Pitching rotation, Bieber, not bad. Dylan Cease's been really good. Dustin May, cold as of late. Not a great record, but everything else looks good. Mike Kopech's been solid, and Aaron Nola's been excellent. It's a fit starter. I mean, he's just doing his thing. Tybman's been good as well. Garrett's been struggling. Loiza's been struggling. Hernandez has been pretty good. Abreu, excellent bounce back season so far, and Josh Hader's been lights out. 27 saves, not a single blown save this year. All right, I'm going to look around the market. What would I want? What would I need? I guess, I really want a third baseman that can hit. I mean, Guillorme's solid, but can we get, I really just want another bat. So let's see what's out there in the market. I'm gonna try to flip some people here. This deal with the Nationals. Gonna get Brady House, James Wood. We're gonna give up Ramon Urias, Tim Anderson, and Randall Grichuk. And yeah, we're gonna get Brady House to have a solid year. James Woods as well. I mean, it's not a huge deal, not a huge trade, but I guess we'll just get Brady House, but having a good season, so young guy. And, yeah, him and Guillorme, hopefully they can kind of just be enough. I mean, you know, and also James Wood, I guess, is here too. And I guess that's about it. Let's just see if that will help us out, or it probably is marginal, if anything, but you never know. Let's simulate, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. On our division, which we needed, taking on the win of the wild card playoff game, 104-58. So, great season for the White Sox again. And if this has to be our year, we have to do our thing right here. 104 wins was the best record in the MLB. Twins had 100 wins. Astros had 101. And, I mean, we'd have to take on either Minnesota or Seattle. That's a tough matchup. Either one. But we should be able to be good. I mean, we did have the best team. Nola, excellent year from him. Dylan Cease. They led a bunch of categories, those guys. So that's cool. I'm just kind of looking around, seeing everybody else. Dude, Steven Kwan, I'm telling you, like, this is why sometimes I try to get him. Because, like, if you look at his stats, he hits, like, 330 almost, like, all the time. It's crazy. And he's so, like, cheap. So, okay. Also, Josh Naylor, look at you, my guy. All right. Awards, we got some. Josh Hader, delivered man of the year, so he had a great year. Injuries, what do we got? Danny Jansen, broken hand, so he's gone for the season, which means we don't really have a catcher. Yeah, 1 to 2 months. Okay. Who is our catcher? Harry Ford. Oh, I guess Harry Ford. Okay, Harry Ford, you're getting your chance. Sorry, my eyes. I have, like, something in my eyes. That's why I'm rubbing it. Guillorme played well. 382 at bats. He hit 327, so that's cool. McCarthy just had a down year. Yeah, Alvarez was solid. Jimenez was good as well. Robert ended the season kind of cool. He does not play enough games. He only played 65 games this year. But at least he's here, so it's fine. Now, Vaughn had a nice year. Brady House off the bench. He's coming off the bench. That's cool. Okay. Jackson Holliday, not a bad season for you. Kind of like as a full-time guy, finally. And he did his thing out there. So, let's take a look at the pitcher rotation. How we do. Bieber, ended the season kind of cold. Dustin May, solid year. Mike Kopech had a good year. Dylan Cease, my guy. Ricky Tideman doing his thing out there. Aaron Nola was solid. And he's not even in the rotation anymore, but he was really good. He probably should be in the rotation, if we're being quite honest. We'll see if I play around with that. I might have to have him pitch. Rayu, okay. Weisgard Hernandez, not the best of seasons. Josh Hader, man, 44 saves. He was lights out. Okay, well, let's see. We take it on Seattle or Minnesota? Minnesota, so our division rival. Bieber versus Estevan Tejeda. We win 6-2. Okay. Game 2, Dustin May versus Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani got lit up, and he doesn't get lit up here. Well, maybe he did, but Twins came out with the victory. Game 3, Michael Kopech versus Joe Ryan. We need to get this W here, and we do. Game 4, this is go to the ALCS. Dylan Cease for Framber Valdez, and we win it. Now we're taking on the Rays. And the Rays, in case you guys are curious, how many games did the Rays win? They won 87 games. Okay. Shane McClanahan, pretty dang good, though. Bieber pitched well last time he pitched. Let's see if he can do it again. Game 1. Nope, he can't. 5-1. Game 2, we got Taj Bradley versus Dustin May. We're going to lose that one 5-2. Dylan Cease versus Shane Baz. Game 3, we win. Game 4, Bieber versus Sixto Sanchez. We win 6-5. Michael Kopech versus Shane McClanahan. We win 2-1. Can we win and go to the World Series? Dustin May. He's not going to take us there. Okay, we got one game. This is to go to the World Series. ALCS, Dylan Cease versus Shane Baz, who has not pitched well. Neither of them have pitched well in this postseason. And we're going to lose 9-3. So we could not get to the World Series with the White Sox, ladies and gentlemen. We were a game away, and Dylan Cease was awful. Probably be on the thumbnail still, but, man, you were not an MVP. So you did not pitch like an MVP Cy Young in the postseason, man. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Damn, that sucks. That really sucks. Well, lineups, how'd we do? McCarthy wasn't that great. Yorman was solid. Alvarez had a good postseason. Robert struggled. Luis was great. Vaughn struggled. Halladay was could have been better. Brady House didn't get a single hit. Dylan Cease was awful. Shane Bieber wasn't great. Dustin May wasn't great either. Mike Kopech, ironically, was good. Aaron Nola was solid. Should have pitched him way more. Our bullpen outside of those, Jonathan Isaac was terrible. Gracia was great. Tate struggled. Hader was pretty solid. Oh, boy. Well, we were one game away. We built a good team, but just couldn't get over the hump. And who's going to win the World Series? The Rays beat the Dodgers. We ended up losing the eventual World Series champs. And what happened to them? They won in 6. Well, ladies and gentlemen, good team. We built a good team, but couldn't get the job done in our final season with the White Sox. But I guess that being said, let's go to the full screen and close the video. Alright guys, well that's going to be for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like on it and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Comment down below some videos. Go to socials, playlist, second channel, main channel, down in the description. Click on PTJP. Of course, our next time we'll be rebuilding a team. We'll be an NL team. I think we're almost done with the non-postseason teams. Very close to it. I think maybe we have one more NL non-postseason team, and then one more non-AL one, I believe. I'll have to double check that, but I'm almost positive that that's the case. So, should be interesting stuff. I guess with that being said, we're going to head on out for the day. Take everybody. Have a great rest of your night, or whenever you're watching this. I don't know when you're watching this. Maybe it could be day, it could be night. Who knows? But take care and peace.